Joseph stared at the carnage surrounding him. Dead elves, dwarves, and men lay strewn about the floor, their empty eyes staring inevitably towards the swirling energies of the rift that lay at the back of the cavern. Something about it called to them all, urging them towards it. So strong was the call that not even death seemed to be able to silence it. Blood was everywhere. It ran like a river, little tributaries etching out of each corpse from whence it flowed to form a single coursing tide that surged towards the maelstrom of energy. Josun's heart thudded in his ears, drowning out any other sound beyond the drumbeat of blood pounding in his veins, yearning to follow the crimson river back to the void of nothingness. Someone grabbed his shoulder and tried to scream something in his ear, but he couldn't hear it. The drumbeat was too loud. He found himself on his feet, staggering forward and unable to stop. He found he didn't want to stop. The hordes of dark entities which had caused so much bloodshed in the cavern parted the way before him. They, too, heard the drums in their own chest, and they obeyed the pattern it beat. "You see, Joseph," a voice said in his mind, snapping his focus away from the rift before him, "this is the inevitability of your existence. You were not prepared to fight against eternal things. Oblivion is too sweet a call to ignore." Joseph struggled to focus. He heard the voice before, but where? He was tired, so tired. If he could only reach that rift, then he might be able to rest. "You poor thing," the voice cooed. "I know you are weary, but you have done well. Look about you and see the harvest that you have wrought, the bounty that you bring me even now. It is worthy of the rest you so dearly seek. I shall give it to you." Joseph found his eyes loosened from the hold of whatever force propelled him on, and he looked about him. His allies marched alongside him, each one laden with mounds of crystals. Some hauled entire chunks of geodes between them. Each crystal pulsed to the same rhythm that thudded in his ears. Each one glowed with an intense purple energy that mirrored the rift to which they were walking. Joseph looked at his hand and saw that the tattoos there pulsed and writhed as if alive themselves, each one moving in time with the drumbeat of blood that pulsated towards the portal into oblivion. "Come to me, and I shall give you rest." The voice caressed Joseph's mind, and he felt a shudder go unheeded through his body. He was now only a few steps from the swirling portal. He started screaming. It didn't stop his feet from moving forward. The screaming didn't stop even after he stepped through the vortex, followed by columns of his allies, each marching in lockstep to the thrumming rhythm in their ears.